Hey guys, Huzz here, bringing you another commentary, this time on Nautilus Jungle. Now, Nautilus Jungle is one of my, probably I would say, main junglers. I will quickly say, if you are a jungler and you have not picked up Nautilus Jungle, I really, really highly recommend it. He is one of the easiest junglers to play. I don't want to offend anybody if you think he's hard, but I find him really easy to play. And when you know, general map presence, that type of thing, you can just easily carry a game. You can feed your team really well. Now, if you've watched past commentaries, you will see in the games where we're playing in the Bronze Lord Kirby team, Kirby does play Nautilus, and I do pick out a few mistakes that what he does. Now you'll see differences of what I do on Nautilus and what he does on Nautilus. Now if you see in chat, it's kind of funny. We were going for a lane trade there. Lulu just, normal Lulu goes down to bot lane, and I go, Lulu, look up, and what now? Lulu, look left. Ah, and then she sees that Ash is over there. So no worries. Excuse the chat. It's kind of funny. Uh, it's a good thing when your team can have a good laugh. I will be honest. If you're in ranked and you're already having a laugh, you're getting a connection, then yeah, it's a good thing. So we're just having a good laugh. Everybody's already enjoying it. We haven't even started the game. But yeah, getting a leash on the Wolves here. Now my team is Lulu, Kassadin, Rumble, Ash, and myself as Nautilus. Now that's a pretty good team. I really like this team. It's a heavy kind of CC, kind of kill one target really easily, and probably even more. Now their team, from memory, I know they had an Annie. I know they had a Garen. And that's all I can remember off the top of my head. This was last night, and this was my promotion series to get Platinum 4. Now, I did have one promotion series, but like before this, where I would have gone to Platinum 3, because I did not lose a match in Platinum 5, but unfortunately I was unsuccessful in getting that promotion. So, this is my promotion series. This was the first game in the promotion series. So, just on the blue buff, fairly okay time. Bit slow because Kassadin didn't decide to do any damage on it, but that's okay, I suppose. I'm a Nautilus, I'm fairly tanky anyway, I got the shield sustain. Now, swapping lanes in solo queue, especially if you're not duo. Now, I'm duoing with the Ashe, who's Patsy. You may recognise him from some 5v5 videos. He's normally our AD carry. But yeah, normally you'd not lane swap unless you are duo queue, where we did decide it because Rumble did not want to lane against Garen. Garen does kill a Rumble early on, where later in the game a Rumble can bully a Garen when he gets his core items and a bit more tanky. So I've decided to get red buff, and then I'm on my way top. Now, you'll see this many times earlier in the season in LCS. Now, there is a couple things I I will go through that what I do wrong in this gank. Now, mastery wise, I don't have the tanking turret mastery. That is a huge mistake. If I knew that we were going to do a lane swap, that type of thing, I would have definitely taken the turret damage, get rid of that. So, minion wave coming in, but we are looking for this first blood. It is a good situation for us, bit of damage. Right now, I should have backed off. Right now, you can see the damage doing so much damage to me, and it's just stacking the damage, and I die. I should have backed off as soon as I got an auto attack in, and just ran down, because that's the only way he would have gone, and I could have finished him anyway. So, it's not amazing, not great, but we do get the first blood for Ashe, and they're probably going to get the top tower very soon. So it's overall okay, but there are the double buffs gone. But, it's then what can you do from that situation that kind of changes the game. Now, as you can see, it's an Annie versus Kassadin mid. This is actually quite hard lane for Kassadin. Kassadin did pick into Annie. Now, when they both get items and that type of thing, Kassadin is a better champion. Hands down, he's a better champion. But in early game, she's got the range on him. She's got the poke on him. She's obviously got just keep Q spamming. So he is going to have a hard time early. Now, top lane, Sejuani's coming in for gank, trying to get something, out of the situation. She burnt Flash, which you'll see come up in chat in a second. Someone will say it. And yeah, that's a pretty good trade on our part. Sejuani burnt Flash, and they burnt nothing, I believe. So pretty good by our top lane, I suppose I have to say now. Now, just remember, this is the VOD style. There will be, obviously it's muted. I am still looking into maybe having some music in the background. One situation in this, I may unmute it because I remember something funny happened. So I might mute that really briefly, which I don't think will be a problem on like copyright or anything type of thing. But yeah, Coming down bot lane, seeing if we can do anything. Obviously, my mana is stacking up by my Spirit Stone at this point. I'm chugging a health potion too, put a ward at Dragon, and I'm going to come in through lane with Rumble. Now, me and him together are way stronger than a Varus Soraka, so we're going to see if we can get any kills here. So here we go. There's the heal already used. Now, that's why we jumped on the Varus. She used her heal on herself, so she flashes. I use my flash, I get the stun on the Soraka. Rumble flashes also, and he picks up the kill, and we are trying to get the kill. She flashes, but overall, pretty good. Yeah, a lot of flashes are used, but we kill the Varus. That is the prime target to kill, especially with a 2v1. You know, gank a lane is a 2v1. It's quite difficult, but as I said, me and Rumble together were way stronger than Soraka and Varus, especially when Soraka used heal. If you are someone that plays Soraka, or if you have a lane partner that's Soraka, if you see a gank incoming, do not use heal, because they will go for whatever target like is squishiest and or the highest priority. Because they didn't have heal, that allowed us just to kill Varus, because we knew he won't get the armor from the heal. He won't actually get the heal itself because it's been already used, and it's like a 15-second cooldown. So yeah, overall pretty good, and good reactions by the Rumble there. Now, I just want to say general skill level of this game. I believe there was a few diamonds in this game, and mainly people were Platinum 1 or 2, simply because me and Patsy, we duo queue, and now I am, well, you'll see the, well, okay, it's not really a surprise. I did get promoted in this series. I am now Platinum 4, and Patsy is still Gold 1. He has been in Platinum before, but yeah, he's one victory away from getting back into Platinum. Now, these guys go for a Dragon. This is very desperate. They're already a little bit behind, and this is really desperate. Hook onto the Sejuani, kill her instantly. Bam, I get a kill. Not great, but it's alright. It's alright. It's good. I do tell my team I do not have Smite, so we position ourselves in front of me and Lulu, just, as you do. There was the Varus Q came in, so we just block it and free Dragon. So that was really bad play by the enemy. They just give a free Dragon away when they were behind, so now we're even more ahead. So overall, pretty damn good, and that's a pretty good confidence boost for the whole team. Now, you can see that the Rumble now has gone top against Garen as they got the tower, and our bot lane has gone, well, bot lane, our AD carry and support. Now, the chat, you will see a lot of whispers this game. I have done... well, it was a pitched idea on Summoner School. That is I called it the learning experience or something. It's when I'm going to get 10 people from different skill levels, all in your main role. That's what I want to happen. And yeah, I'm going to be a spectator in this game. And I'm going to get a raid call going and spectate the game. And yeah, I'm going to just go over what mistakes people have made. It will be fresh. Everybody will not, it's not going to be a panic game. You just literally play. And yeah, I'm going to jump in the channels, in the game. Obviously, there is a 3-minute delay. So I'm going to just give a little bit of advice in the game. If I see a pattern emerging, if I see someone building the wrong item, then I may be able to be quick enough, get in there. But mainly it's going to be after. After the game, I want people to stay around, and I'm going to go over individual mistakes. That type of thing, as I will be taking notes, and I will have 2 friends with me who are obviously, well, I know the game very well, but they know their role better than me. That would be a jungler and a AD carry, and they both know support quite well as also. Now, that just what happened on the map there. That's quite bad. We just lost 2 people. Annie Flash Tibbers, the Kassadin. Not much you can do in that situation, basically, apart from not being there. And top lane got ganked. As you can see, there's no wards up top, so that was pretty much the Rumble's own fault there, which he does need to pick up some wards, fairly soon. Just heading at mid and just, picking up some CS. Just me and Cassinan talking. He basically saying he wants a gank without saying it. Pushing hard, that type of thing, is always language for come and give me a gank. So that's something you just have to know. Just know, well, being a jungler is a lot about, yeah, sure, getting CS and just generally farming in the right times and that. But it's knowing when to gank. That is a big thing. But it's not just that. It's knowing what lane to gank. What lane will give you most kill potential, that type of thing. Now, This Annie, I do want to kill, but as you can see, she has mobility boots. If you did, catch a glimpse of that, she's basically got mobility boots, I believe, either to run in if she doesn't have flash, then she can tibbers people easier, or she is doing it to avoid me. As obviously right now I do not have my mobility boots, so she will be quicker than me, than me at this point. Bot lane, they're going in for a gank, and as you can see, she flashes and basically misses her ult. This is the pure example of lack of communication in solo queue. It happens all the time, and yeah, it's not a good thing. Kesselin coming down. There's Soraka ult already. Now, they are fighting. They're going back and forth, going back and forth. The enemy team think they can do something. Now, I'm on my way to make this like an outnumbered. Annie, as you can see, is staying in lane. And here we go, going in for a gank. And I'm actually going to put sound on right now. So pro at this game.
That actually was quite possibly one of the best Naut ults I've seen in a while.
So there you go. That was Patsy who said that was the best Nautilus ult. I'm gonna remind of that every single time that I play Nautilus. And yeah, it was a pretty good Nautilus ult. I did go for that. I went for the double knockup, and I did get it. Obviously, I went for the priority target that we needed to kill. That was the Varus. But yeah, I just wanted to secure them kills and got both of them. Now. I failed that Q there, which you should never do, but they all tunnel vision to try and kill me, while Cassidy came from behind and basically silenced the Annie. Rumble's come into the situation, just doing us a little bit of damage. You can see the Annie hiding in the corner, trying to get the tibbers on them, but they both realise that, they don't want to be there, so they both back out. Pick up my Spirit of the Ancient Golem. Now, this item has basically made Nautilus viable again. The Spirit Stone just in itself has made Nautilus a lot, more viable pick, as it gives him the mana sustain he needs. He always used to go early. You always had to pick up a really early Frozen Heart or that type of thing if you were to play Nautilus, because he had mana problems. Now he doesn't have the mana problems. Some Nautiluses, like, I want to say something. People say, you need blue on a Moo, you need blue on Sejuani, you need blue on Nautilus. You don't. It's a lot more useful on other champions. It's a lot more useful on a normal mid laner that's doing their job well. Right now I'm looking at the dragon timer, just, working out in my head. Lulu gets caught, and yeah, unfortunate for her, that's another kill gone. Now, I will say in this game, there is quite a lot of unnecessary deaths. Excuse the language. Obviously, this is a proper game that... normally in my LoL replays you won't see chat. That's why I do block it out, because people do use kind of harsh language in League of Legends. Which I'm not a fan of, but yeah, it happens. So I do believe I've got the dragon time, and it's up in around 30 seconds or so from memory at this point. Picking up the blue buff, well, I think I delay this for Cassidin, and as he will get here very shortly. But yeah, the game's going okay right now. Obviously, we are a dragon ahead. We do have a fairly fed Ashe, I think, at this point. Obviously, she's only got a few kills, but she is ahead on CS by somewhat. Now, I'm coming bot lane through lane because obviously dragon's up soon. So if we can kill the bot lane, that will be a free dragon. I pinged dragon as it's just come up, but we are still seeing if we could do anything bot lane. But then we see two people top. So, we should be going for it now. I'm pinging it like mad. They're still trying to kill him top, but they do go for a kill over here on the Soraka. Now, I could have flash queued there, but I decided against it, as I do want my flash just for a emergency situation. And yeah, you see in full caps, Rumble's going Sejuani top, so this is a free dragon. If you are a team that is kind of huddled already and you see their jungler top, so there's two people top, always go for the dragon. It's free. It's it's giving your team above 1,000 of gold. I failed smite there, but we still get it, so it's okay. That's why I kind of normally, when I'm doing smites, I'm pretty good at smite steals and that type of thing. I look exactly the amount that my smite does, click on the target that I'm going to do it on, and yeah, I just smite it as soon as I see the number. A lot of junglers don't do that, and I believe that's a mistake. Now, we're going in for a free kill here on Soraka. Now, there is one thing I want to note. Some Nautiluses always engage with Q. They always do it. Now, that is a mistake. I only engage with Q if either I know we can get the kill straight away in a burst. Like, then I knew we could get that kill straight away easily by a Q the Soraka, stun her up, and yeah, it was easy kill. She wouldn't get away. Or there's no other choice, basically. Now, we're going mid lane, see if we could do anything in mid. But a lot of Nautiluses do that as a mistake. The best thing to do as a Nautilus is literally run up to your target. Obviously, I don't have mobility boots now, but when you have mobility boots, it's really easy. You run up to your target, and you literally auto-attack them. You get that stun. They may flash from there, where you can use your ultimate, or you can use your Q then and bring them back in. It's really easy, and it's nice and simple. Now Annie is still, quite in mid lane. Now excuse the occasional lag. I don't really know what that is. It might be just my screen. May not be actually in the video, but there's the occasional jitter. Obviously, as I said, this is the VOD. Now they are going in for a kill on the Annie, and bam, Lulu gets it. Now that's okay to secure it. Now people sometimes get angry with support securing kills. Don't get angry. It is gold for your team. If that kill got away, you would have got nothing. It's good for your support to get a bit of gold. It allows them to be tanky. Allows them to be, generally a, quite scary thing. Now, Garen's come in from the side, and I didn't realise how much damage this guy actually does. He did a lot to me. Not big team fight coming out. Seeing if we can do a thing. Bam, I stun the Soraka. Bam, Sejuani, brilliant ult there. Well done by Sejuani. Garen ults me. And I do go down for the first time, or the second time in this game. Cassidy picks up the kill, and a mini team fight has broken out. Varus has come into the fight, basically on full health, which is unfortunate. Cassidy's coming from the side, seeing if he can just clean up, which I believe he will do. He's killed the Soraka, and bam, you can see Varus is already damn low because he's been standing in minions, basically. Now, this is the thing I don't like about VOD. Sometimes I am missing the action because I am in store or just not looking in that general direction. Annie's coming in. They're trying to slow her as much as she can. Obviously, she's got mobility boots, but she really wants to flash Tibbers or just use Tibbers in general. But Cassidy does get away. He gets enough mana to Rift Walk. So overall, pretty damn good. We get, I believe, 3 or 4 of them. Maybe 3. Oh, no, we got 4 of them. My memory's not very good. Because that Annie, we did kill at the start of that, and then she came back, obviously. Now that's the one thing I will say about Cassidy, as you can see in this chat. Mana regen on Cassidy is really harsh. Like, he uses mana so much. Like, some people say overkill on mana regen on Karthus, but it is really needed. Like, his Riftwalk alone does like 1/5 of his mana in the early stages of the game, and you want to do that several times in a fight, that type of thing. Now Garen's overextended. I want to kill this big thing, big Wraith, and then I'm going to come in over to the side. Now here is an example where a normal Nautilus will just queue in. Don't need to. Bam, auto attack. Just keep attacking. He's getting away. Queue him back in. And yeah, I don't need to use my ult here. I decided against it. Now I do pick that up, unfortunately, with my dot. Now I do say unfortunately because I never really want to kill as Nautilus. Yeah, sure, it'll make me tanky as hell, but I do that anyway. I'm tanky right now with just the Spirit Stone item, comparing to the Sejuani that I don't think she's got that item. I think she's just got a Giant Spell and Spirit Stone. So we're deciding to push the mid lane. I think we've got both towers. Yeah, we do have both towers on either side of the map. Obviously, you can see top lane is pushing. Rumble's got over there, and we are questioning should we dive. But right now, I do not want to. We don't have Rumble, and we do not know where Garen is. If we have vision of Garen, then fine. Or if Rumble here, then fine. Now, they do get a nice free damage onto the Sejuani. And basically, I'm off here to the side, looking for a nice Q, or that type of thing. Now, you can see Rumble is coming in from the side, and we can see Garen now. So this is the time that we actually can do this. Now, we just want to clear this minion wave, then it's a free dive. You cast it in. Bam, arrow. I miss my Q, which isn't great. I ultimate the Annie. I decide that because Varus is too far away from me, and she will have Tibbers that may destroy us all. So overall, we kill all of them. Now Garen is coming in. Now I know I'm dead here, so I just let them guys go. And yeah, still a pretty good trade. We get 3 for 2. So that's always a good trade. And I do believe they will get mid tower after the end of this, so definitely a worth trade. Always look for them small advantages. You know, that mid tower makes the difference. Now I am asking Lulu, does she want me to get Aegis? And normally I will say junglers should get Aegis because it's it is quite an expensive item now. And supports don't get that much gold compared to junglers. So yeah, I will be getting the Aegis this game. And I do believe I make it into a bulwark as obviously the Annie burst is quite high. Now, you can see in chat, unfortunately, Lulu has 10 FPS, and that's quite low. And you can see in the top right, I'm running about 55 to 60, and I am streaming at this point, which does take a bit of the quality off. If I'm not streaming, then normally I'm on about 80 to 100. But yeah, it's okay. My machine's okay. I will be upgrading it in the next couple months somewhat, which I'm really looking forward to. Continue to farming. Now, Nautilus is a champion that you can go from really fast pace to really slow pace early. I always carry a ward on me just in case I need one. Now Drake has spawned, so we're going to go ahead over there, and I believe it's a free Drake. So always nice to pick up them small gold advantages. As I said, the game at this point is not over. The game's never over. I will put that out there. Unless, like, okay, the game sometimes is over, but you really do have to be a long way behind to make that happen. Like, there, you always can get back. I've been in situations that we've lost Nexus towers, we've lost every tower in our base, and we've still won. It happens. You just got to persevere. And if you do believe you have the, the late game team, you can win. Now, this is unfortunate that Ash did go bottom. He just wanted to go get the farm. Where, if that situation with Arrow, that sort of thing, we probably would have got a double kill there. Now, we don't know where Garen is. We think he's backed off, so I just head a bit back to mid. But then, bam, if you can see really faintly in top lane on the minimap, Garen is there, fighting the Rumble, and they are going for a little brawl one-on-one. Now, Garen realizes that he can't win this fight. Lulu goes left. She flashes over the wall as well, and I just head over. Now, Garen flashes into the Rumble thinking he can kill. Bam, stun him, and Lulu, and that saves him. He does respond in chat. Now, okay, that is a rightful thing to say. Now, obviously, gay might be not the right word. Right now, I do believe the Soraka might have been tunnel visioning to try and go help the Garen, so she's been caught by our Ashe and Cassidy. Now, I'm running to the left. She failed flashes over the wall, but I was basically here just in case that flash actually did hit, or if she charged her Q, that would have been another free kill. So yeah, overall pretty good. Never tunnel vision. Now, I do it occasionally, but you will see it a lot more often in lower ELOs. Now, tunnel visioning, for those who don't know, is obviously, if you just take the concept as itself, a tunnel vision, you're only looking in one direction. You're only looking at the exit or your goal. So if your goal is killing the Rumble, you will literally only look at the Rumble. You'll not look if the whole enemy team is coming to stop you. You will literally just keep going. That is tunnel visioning, and it does happen quite often in League of Legends, less so at the higher ELOs. Now, when I base, I will have enough for a bulwark, which is always nice, but I'm going to go ahead and pick up my red buff. Now, I do like red buff on Nautilus. Obviously, it is better on the AD carry late in the game, but you can delay it a bit on an Ashe because she does have that many slows, but later on, you just generally want to give it to her for the, the extra damage. Pick up that red buff, I'm going to base, so I'm getting bulwark. Lulu has just picked up her locket, which is a brilliant item. One of the best items in the game right now. Really cost effective. It's quite, cheap. Okay, I really want to say quickly, I want to say really well done to the Lulu. We didn't really know what she was on about this bit. We just thought it may be 11th promotion that she's done successful, that type of thing. But no, she's been in Plat 3, and this is her 11th promotion series to get into Plat 2. So yeah, that's a long time, but congrats to her. I do think Patsy added her, and we were looking. Obviously, I will quickly say my team is looking for a support. We did talk to this guy about being support, but unfortunately, he's quite young, so he wouldn't be able to stay up for the times needed. I am looking for an engage here. I do ult with the Annie. She does flash away, but unfortunately, nothing comes of it. Now, this is a bad situation for us. All 5 of their team against 3 of us, so I go, screw you guys, I'm going home. They tunnel vision basically for the Lulu. I don't know if Rumble gets out, but I surely do. This is true. This is a point that they should go free Nasher, and yep, fail guys, blah blah blah. Big throw, that is true. Now, what I'm doing now, I'm just farming up, trying to get a bit of XP. Now, I didn't really look at what XP level I'm at. But basically, this is all on me. I'm taking a deep breath. I look how much my smite does, and I really need to get this steal. We're still ahead in this game, and we're going to go for this, as much as we can. And arrow, bam, and I get it. Get the smite steal, always good. I did say, I am pretty good at those. I do tend to do them quite often when I am jungling, as I just look at the math. I just add it up and just, when I see the number, pop it. A lot of junglers don't do this, but yeah, it's a mistake not to. It's a lot more consistent if you do it. Now, you got a Soraka flash there, and I think these guys get away. So overall, really good. Now, that took a really bad situation into actually a really good situation that we've got now. Baron buff on, I think, 3 or 4 of the the team members. I obviously died in that. I think Cassidy may have survived somehow. Obviously, I do think he survived, so well done to Cassidy. But yeah, I do get the Smite Steal, so overall pretty damn good. I'm really happy with that. They're going in for the Annie, free kill basically on the Annie, and bam. You see Lulu saying bye Annie in chat. Yeah, always have a good time with your team. Playing pretty good this game, getting that Smite Steal, and yeah, just maintaining a little bit of CS. Obviously, my CS at this point is not amazing. Not terrible, I suppose, but not amazing. Obviously, I have been involved in quite a lot of the kills in this game. I've been involved in 14 of the 19 kills. So pretty good. It's a pretty good ratio to be as a jungler that high in the percentage of kills. Now, I'm basically just telling these guys to be careful. Really don't get engaged, but they do get engaged on. Now, that arrow, I'm coming to the defense of Patsy here. It was really funny, but he, while doing attack move, your mouse obviously like moves in the situation, and he did press R while he was going attack move. Now, I'm saying, I'm coming, and they don't even need me. I'm here for moral support, guys. Tibbers comes in and basically misses everything. And here we go, going in for the Annie. Big lag there. I don't know why that is laggy. Sorry about that, though, guys. Maybe it's my computer or something. I do not know. Yep, but this will be the finish. We just pick up the Annie kill. And, yep, we're going in for the game. And, yeah, overall pretty good game as Nautilus. This is the general build I do on Nautilus. Not much different. I probably would have picked up a Randuin's next or a Sunfire, that type of thing. Locket's a good item on him, but, yeah, not necessary when our Lulu has it. A back off from tower. Obviously don't want to die from it. And yeah, Garen's come in. Now here we go. The game we really want to finish. They are trying to delay it as much as possible, which you should always do. Sejuani gone quite deep. I'm pretty low myself, but get the stun on her. Cassidy gets the kill on Varus, and yep, we're still killing them. I get blocked by minions, as you can see. So many minions in the vicinity that I get blocked. Right now, I'm shouting on Vent Expeke. I'm just killing, just killing. It's not quite Expeke, but yeah, GG, well played. Good game overall, and yeah, first winner of the promotion series was that game, and more coming soon.